used to work long hours and what I used to think. Yes, now the journey. We need to talk. I'm gonna be doing these every 2 weeks. This sit down with you guys, because one feature of mine, one hobby that I love doing is not debating but having deep conversations with people, different type of people. I don't even need to meet you twice, just the fact that we're able to have a deep conversation or of something insightful, that is one of the best qualities about people. And I believe you always have to learn something new. So yeah, let's take a breather, because at the moment now I'm experiencing burnout. I've gotten to the point where my brain's on zero, and burnout is the aftermath of the overexerting yourself, putting yourself over the capacity too much. Now, in order to grow, you do need to put yourself in uncomfortable situations, which I will talk about, but to the point where it's like it's okay. You did 2 hours of work, because I am self-employed, so I do a 2 hour / a client. So technically my working days, I do 6 hours, 4 to 6 hours depending, because I always need 2 hours extra in the end to do my business. Of course, I am managing people's accounts and stuff, but I do also need to do checkups in terms of bookkeeping, in terms of just making sure that I'm okay and I want to generate more business. So of course I need to do 2 hours of myself. Guys, that 2 hours turns into 16 hours. Then 16 hours you're not able to clean your house, you're not able to clean yourself in terms of just, you want to go do your nails, you want to do your hair, you want to declutter that wardrobe, you don't have time. Then it's time to go to sleep. 10 p.m. No. 10 p.m. is when we're most wired to start changing our lives. I start cleaning, I start doing all of this. Then it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Then I go to bed. I'm like, oh, no, but I need to keep up with my reading. What do you mean I need to keep up with my reading? And then it's 4 o'clock. And then you need to start your client at 9:30. Like investing in yourself first, you need to take care of yourself first. We need to take care of ourselves first, and you will only perform your best and being able to push the personal bests to a new personal best if you take care of yourself. Because if you're not at the working condition, you're basically a slave to yourself. So you moved from corporate to self-employment to just be in the same corporate prison, but you're the one that set the system up. On to my next point, zoochosis. Now, if you're not aware with the term, I think the term is about animals going crazy in captivity, basically whenever they're caged, whenever they are not exploring their means around in terms of their environment. They do portray behaviors that essentially leads them to psychosis. So birds pulling out their feathers. How can I link it to the humans? Oh, we are definitely experiencing zoochosis. This bloody thing here, which I actually do need in terms of my job, but that doesn't mean anything. We are slaves to this, and I feel like we're so hyper aware that we're slaves to this that we've just shrugged our shoulders and been like, hey, at least it's an entertaining way to be a slave. No, because I honestly see dementia. I do believe dementia is going to be a very reoccurring theme in terms of our generations, the people that are in their 20s, the people, not even 20s, I don't even want to say 20s especially, but the younger generation, how they're being raised up on iPads and phones and just technology, and essentially parents being lazier because they don't want to teach their kids games or quality time. They do quality time because it's like, oh, this is my son, I love them, but the phone becomes a shortcut, and I don't think this is a good way. I don't think this is a good way. Now, when I'm speaking about this, doesn't mean that I'm not a slave. I am 100% a slave, but I'm trying to be better. All TikTok streaks, I never did streaks on Snapchat. That was when years ago. But any streaks, guys, do you think that Instagram will come up with Instagram streaks? Expect anything these days. They've introduced Instagram map. Why are we checking out people's locations on Instagram? I don't get it. On any app, to be honest. Do you not know a simple, hey, where are you right now? Do you want to meet? Fine. Safety form, find my iPhone, or if there's an Android version. Okay, I get that. Even with that, for me, it's a whole other debate why I don't believe it. It's like click moment. Maybe you have, but I didn't. Streaks. The whole point of streaks is to maintain that ongoing relationship with the app, to continue. It has nothing to do with you and your friend keeping streaks, because at the end of the day, our attention span has decreased so much that you've just gone all down, you've scrolled for hours in the TikTok For You page, and you have about 6 friends that you need to maintain streaks, and are sending you numerous TikToks to view. Do you have time to view all of them? No. And let alone that you need to respond and react to it. Oh, that task within itself is actually quite sad that we can't do that anymore. However, I'm happy that, okay, I've consumed the For You page, and then I have to consume 6 different tunnels of other people's For You pages, and it's just so much media that we're consuming. I'm like, oh my gosh, at least like turn education as addictive as social media. Skill upon myself to be fluent in 3 languages. I guess I do know 2 of the languages that I'm learning, but I'm trying to be as fluent at them as possible. Reading, and also investing. Also, in terms of just reading lectures and learning more about my career, learning more just about theology, philosophy. This is all interesting because you actually never know who you're going to meet. And this is just a simple, you don't need to have a really crazy conversation where it's like, oh no, I need to use you need to use your brain 24/7. But my point is, it's like, do you know about this subject? Oh my gosh, I do. Let's have a 20-minute chat about it. We should not be slaves to this dumb ass phone, dumb ass apps. No. And yesterday I went to the Regent's Park just to know about the nature, even though the royal parks are, fake. They're accessible nearby. You've got one here nearby. You've always got a park near your house, being in touch with nature. And also, maybe I will start, but handwriting. We're gonna lose our writing skills soon. We do need to be writing words, because I do believe TikTok puts down our vocabulary, and because we're consuming so much American media, you don't even realize how much your vocabulary is going down, how much the slang is changing. Because I am once again a victim to this. Y'all, we are a victim to social media. Oh, did you hear that, y'all? Let me get this straight. Yeah, your dream life is 100% achievable, but if you're seeing 655 versions of other dream lives, oh guys, we're just setting ourselves up for failure at this point. Oh, I need to do this, I need to do this. Especially with people that don't look like you, then you have an identity crisis. Then what the hell is this modern slavery? What the hell? Overconsumerism is even worse. Oh my gosh, wow. Once again, always a victim on it, but I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to be better, and I'm trying to see if you're able to achieve your dream life through the means that you already have. The amount of skills that you will learn through that is going to be unbelievable. Because imagine if the resources that you are given on later in life, because of the skills that you've learned now, I just feel like it's a linear, Of course it's going to be a linear graph. Now, I'm not saying about obstacles. I'm talking about when you see the bigger picture, at the end of the day, it's still going up. It's going like this, but it's still going up. What? If you know how to turn $1 into $2 and turn $1 into $10 from now, I'm not even thinking about financially, but skills, connections. My made it moment, my first like made it moment was when one of my like great YouTubers, they were talking about the web summit that happens in November in Lisbon, and I'm like, oh gosh, like I've never heard of that. This year it's like considered as part, it lands on my email as a normal thing. I was like, oh yeah, web summit in November. Oh my gosh, connections. And these people, I use them usually, like sometimes I use them as a comparison icon, but never. Why are you idolizing people? They're on this earth as well. We're all human citizens of this world, so why the hell would you? We're all equal. We should never compare and think someone's more than. They are in their own journey as well. You think that they're in front of you when you don't know the bigger picture. The only person that knows the bigger picture is God. So keep that relationship with yourself. It's so treacherous. It's such a gold. Once you are secure within the relationship with yourself, then you realize your skills. Then you use those skills to learn more skills. But it's only a domino effect to success. You know, of course the domino effect is down, but the end goal is great. It's absolutely great. So speak, manifest, and attract. Now manifest, I'm not talking about no crystal wares. Stop it. Once again, it's another whole other form of social media. And I'm even saying, when I say about social media, yes, we're talking about the phone, but also of the stupidity that we hear from other people. Now, sounds a bit contradicting because I do say go and speak to people, go and conversate, but no. There's always a route. The media is a very glamorized concept of life because you're not satisfied. You know, the human is not to be satisfied. There is to sniff, smell, taste, all 5 senses to explore the world. So why would you only focus on one tunnel of that? That's why I'm just saying, in terms of conversations, multiple people, multiple perspectives, and come to the conclusions with your skills, your mentality, and your reassurance of the relationship with yourself. And welcome to my TED Talk.